Hi, my name is Lisa James, and I am the founder of a Women in Transition Reentry Project, an organization that I founded in 2009, an organization helping women that have been formerly incarcerated. And we initially started as a housing program to help those women avoid having to go back into the environments that they came from. And we begin to build on that to provide resources for them to help them reintegrate. From the beginning, I lived in an environment. I went through a lot of changes in my life as a child, grew up as a teenager, and just had no direction. Ended up using drugs and alcohol, and it led me to a deep, dark, broken place, a place of despair, and that was my familiar place for years. I noticed my compassion for other women once I realized that I wanted to obtain something better in my life. I began to see other women going through those struggles, and based on the experiences that I had and the opportunities that were afforded to me, I wanted to be able to give them that same opportunity. I'm motivated by what I see in society and how laws are changing, how they're being shaped, and how recidivism is growing. It's personable to me, and because I went through it, and as I looked at it, I knew that the way that it's shaped, that it's a primary problem, and that problem is creating high rates of recidivism. So when I see them in desperate need of someone that at least understands what they're going through, and I find that with what little resources, or be it much resources, whatever it is, that I've tapped into that can make a difference in their lives, then it just sends me off and running. It motivates me to keep going. And also, when I see results, there's nothing like witnessing someone's life totally transformed before your eyes. And it happens because you cared enough to do something about it. There's so many out there that need the help. I think that they're limited on what they have, and it's our job to find what's out there that will impact their lives and help them to reintegrate with their families and help them to believe in themselves again, and to understand that if they do this one day at a time, that they will make it as long as they don't give up. I think the biggest service that we provide is the Leadership Development Academy. The Leadership Development Academy is shaped to help them deal with some of that internal painstaking emotions. It can affect how they build relationships with their children, with their employer, a teacher at school, probation, and the people that they communicate with on a daily basis. When you are hopeless, you don't exactly pay attention to the way that you're communicating with other people. And when you're in despair, it's everybody else's fault. And the Leadership Development Academy, the workshops are interactive, and they're fun, they're down to earth, and they're real, and facilitated by volunteers that care about people. And I've watched women come out of that program with amazing results. My hope for women in transition is that someone will hear us in the community, that we will not only impact women that are coming from this population, whether they're homeless, welfare, domestic violence, trafficking, whatever has interrupted their lives, that we can build relationships with other organizations and impact them as well, that we can be a part of solutions to the population of women that they deal with as well, that together we can work in the community to master problem solving and changing the way society is shaped so that these women have a chance. And I believe in collaboration. I believe that once we get to that place, and I know we will, where we've developed these strong relationships, that will be a historical organization. And I can see that we're headed in that direction. I truly believe in women in transition and what we do. And I'm grateful for the volunteers and the people that come our way that give so much of themselves to help us shape this program in a way that is mind-blowing and extraordinary. No matter what they are going through, that they should never give up, because giving up is not an option. No matter how low, how deep and how dark their lives may seem or may feel, and no matter how many times they may hear people speak negative of what they're going through or where they've been, or how they may be more of a problem to society, that don't believe the lie, that they were created for a purpose, and that if women in transition can help them find that purpose, then we'll do that. And that if they give us a chance, that they will believe in themselves like they never have before. And we will walk them through that journey step by step until they get there.